Since last year 2022, we have dozens of pro firms that started funding traders worldwide. Now it's very hard for the traders to decide which are the best pro firms if they want to become a funded trader. So in this video, we're gonna deep dive into top 5 pro firms that we think are the best trading pro firms for the traders, and we're gonna cover every detail that you need to know about them. But just before we start, if you are new to the channel, consider hitting the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. And if you haven't joined our Telegram community yet, make sure that you join our Telegram from link in description so you can ask any question that you have regarding pro firms. So let's deep dive into today's video and see what are the top 5 pro firms for the year 2023. Coming at number 5, listed on our website, is MyFundedFX. We have done a detailed review about MyFundedFX on our website. You can check out from the link in description for all the details that you would like to know. Looking at their website, they are offering up to $600,000 initial capital. You can receive 80% of the profit split, and they have over 1,100 reviews on Trustpilot with an overall rating of 4.7. At MyFundedFX, there are no maximum trading days. You get unlimited days to complete the valuation, no minimum trading days, and no restriction on your trading style. MyFundedFX is the first pro firm that started offering funding models with no time limit restriction. The two-phase evaluation without any time restriction at all. You can take whatever time you want to pass phase 1 and phase 2 both to get the funded account. They offer 3 different funding models: 1-step evaluation model, 2-step normal evaluation model, and 2-step pro evaluation model. There is not much of a difference between 2-step normal and 2-step pro, but we will cover that as well. So in the 2-step normal evaluation model, the profit target for phase 1 is 8% with no time limit, and for phase 2 it is 5% with no time limit. You're getting unlimited time. The minimum trading days is 1. You have to at least trade for a day in order to move from phase 1 to phase 2, from phase 2 to phase 3. Maximum overall drawdown that you get is 8% in case of 2-step normal challenge, and the daily drawdown is 5%. Now if you will just look at the 2-step pro, the difference is that you are getting extra 2% overall drawdown to make the same profit target objective, 8% for phase 1, 5% for phase 2. Other than the overall drawdown difference between 2-step normal and 2-step pro, next difference is between the prices, and the last, in the 2-step pro model, you are getting less leverage as compared to 2-step normal. At MyFundedFX, you can choose the account size starting from 5,000 all the way up to 300,000. In the 2-step normal evaluation account, $5,000 challenge account is gonna cost you $50, and they're gonna be giving you 1:100 leverage. Their $10,000 2-step normal account is gonna cost you $100. Their $25,000 2-step normal account is gonna cost you $200. $50,000 2-step normal account is gonna cost you $300. $100,000 2-step normal account will cost you $500. Their $200,000 normal account will cost you $950, and their $300,000 normal account of 2-step evaluation is gonna cost you $1,399. These are the same prices as the 1-step evaluation. 1-step evaluation and 2-step normal evaluation, they both have similar prices. Now the 2-step pro evaluation, that's expensive. The $5,000 account is $70. $10,000 account is $135. $25,000 account is $250. $50,000 account is $375. $100,000 account is $575. Their $200,000 account is gonna be costing you $1,100, and $300,000 account is gonna cost you $1,600. Now you will be getting the leverage of only 1:50 in case of 2-step pro, and in case of 1-step evaluation, you will be getting the same leverage as the 2-step normal, 1:100. And the objectives of the 1-step evaluation are 10% profit target in unlimited trading days. You have to minimum trade 1 day because you have to at least place 1 trade to hit the profit target. Maximum daily loss limit is 4%. Maximum overall loss limit is 6%. And for all these 3 funding models, the payout is bi-weekly. After every 14 days, you can request for a withdrawal. MyFundedFX has maximum trailing drawdown in their 1-step evaluation. That means with your profits on your account in 1-step evaluation, your overall drawdown is gonna increase as well. What do I mean by that is, let's say if you make 3% on your account, if you are trading a $100,000 account, that is $3,000. Now you will not have your overall drawdown set at 94,000. It's gonna go up with your 3% profit. It's gonna move from 94,000 to 97,000, and it's gonna lock at $100,000. That's how their trailing drawdown works. Now coming at number 4, we have Skilled Funded Trader in our list. You can read their review from our website. Skilled Trader started funding traders just few months ago, and they have literally funded over thousands of traders in their first few months. Looking at the website of Skilled Funded Traders, that's a very minimalistic and very good design. Skilled Funded Traders powered by your skills. You can join their Discord from this button. We have added their website link in the description. Now they are offering you several different funding models, Standard Challenge and Skilled Challenge. In the Standard Challenge, they have one regular challenge with 8% and 10% drawdown option, and also Swing Challenge with 8% and 10%. So these two funding models, they both have 8% drawdown and 10% drawdown option. Looking at the Standard Challenge of Skilled Funded Traders, with the 10% drawdown option, you are getting 10% overall drawdown, 5% daily loss limit, and you have to make 8% in phase 1 and 5% in phase 2. It's similar to MyFundedFX 2-step pro evaluation. However, the account leverage here is 1:30. You're allowed to hold your trade over the weekend, and you can also trade during the news event. Your first profit split, however, is going to be after 21 days. If you go with the regular challenge of the Standard Challenge model, then you will not be able to hold your trade over the weekend, and you cannot trade during the news event when you will be on the funded account. The profit split is 80%, and it can increase up to 90% with the scaling plan. That's why we have put them at number 4. Now they also have $5,000 account, but the maximum account that they are offering is $200,000 because the maximum initial capital offered by Skilled Funded Trader is $400,000. Their $5,000 Standard Challenge account is gonna cost you $79. Their $10,000 Standard Challenge account is gonna cost you $139, and that's the prices for the 10% drawdown. $25,000 10% drawdown of Standard Challenge account is gonna cost you $269. $50,000 account with the 10% drawdown of Standard Challenge is gonna cost you $349. $100,000 with the 10% of Standard Challenge is gonna cost you $549, and their $200,000 account with 10% drawdown will cost you $1,049. Now, if you will go with the 8% drawdown option, the prices are going to be decreased. Their $200,000 account is gonna cost you only $839. That's definitely very cheaper as compared to the 2-step normal model of MyFundedFX. Hence, they are at number 4, not at number 5. Their $5,000 account with the 8% drawdown will be only for $64. $10,000 account will be for $109. $25,000 account will be for $215. Their $50,000 8% drawdown of the Standard Challenge is gonna be for $279. $100,000 will cost you $439. That's very cheap, and especially if you will take the opportunity to get the discount, like right now they are offering 15% off, you will definitely be getting this for very cheap price. Now in the skilled funding model of Skilled Funded Traders, the main difference is that not only you will have to trade for 5 days minimum as compared to 3 days on Standard Challenge, but also the overall profit target for both the phases for step 1 and step 2, that's going to be very small. So that's a very big major difference between their skilled funding model and standard funding model. You will have 4% daily drawdown, 10% overall drawdown with 1:50 leverage, but for phase 1 and phase 2 both the targets, it's going to be 6% for phase 1 and also 6% for phase 2. And there is no option to choose regular and swing accounts. That means you are allowed to hold your trade over the weekend when you will be choosing Skilled Funded Trader, but you cannot trade during the news event when you will have the funded account, and profit splits are going to be after 14 days, and every time the refund will be 125%. Now the prices for the $5,000 account with 10% drawdown is $85. $10,000 account with 10% drawdown is $159. $25,000 account with the 10% drawdown will be $279. Their $50,000 account with 10% drawdown is going to be $389. Their $100,000 account with 10% drawdown will be for $599. Their $200,000 with the 10% drawdown is going to cost you $1,059. And the 8% drawdown prices are going to be again cheaper, $849 for $200,000 account, $479 for the $100,000 account, $309 for the $50,000 account, $225 for the $25,000 account with 8% drawdown, and the $10,000 account with the 8% drawdown will cost you $125, and the $5,000 account will cost you $65 only. So at number 4 we had Skilled Funded Traders. Now let's have a look at the number 3 position and see all the benefits that you can get while choosing the third top prop firm in our list on the website of Prop Firm Insight. At number 3, we have the Funded Trader program, which is by far one of the best prop firms in the industry and also the leading prop firm. You can read their review by clicking on the read review, and Angelo is the CEO of the Funded Trader program, and we have discussed all the details that you need to know about the Funded Trader program. Every single detail is mentioned in our website. Looking at their website, they have literally more than 14,600 reviews on Trustpilot. You can trade up to $600,000 account and receive up to 95% of the profit that you will make on your funded account. Hence, they are at number 3 position. They're offering you 3 two-step evaluation model and also one-step evaluation model. They have standard challenge model with the regular and swing option. The difference between the regular and swing is that you will get lower leverage in swing model, but you can hold your trade over the weekend and also trade during the news event. They have the account size starting from $5,000 all the way up to $400,000. The minimum trading days requirement are 3. Profit target is 10%. Daily drawdown limit is 5%. Overall drawdown limit is 10%. The best thing about the standard challenge model of the Funded Trader program is that you can add extra 2% to the maximum loss limit during the checkout process and extra 1% to the daily loss limit during the checkout process. That's really a good option for the traders who want to have 12% overall drawdown and 6% daily loss limit. Drawdown type is going to be equity and balance based. Expert advisors are not allowed, but you can take that option as an add-on during the checkout process. First profit split is going to be after 21 days. Their $5,000 standard challenge account is going to cost you $65. Their $10,000 standard challenge account is going to cost you $129. Their $25,000 standard challenge account is going to cost you $199. Their $50,000 standard challenge account will cost you $299, while their $100,000 standard challenge account will cost you $499. $200,000 standard challenge account is going to cost you $939. Their $300,000 standard challenge account is going to cost you $1,469, and their $400,000 standard challenge account will cost you $1,879. Now keep one thing in mind, these are the two-step evaluation models. You're getting the leverage for the challenge 1:200, and for the funded account it is 1:100. Profit target, they are 10% for phase 1, 5% for phase 2, 0 profit target for the funded account. Looking at the rapid challenge, as the name suggests, it is the rapid account, and the difference between the rapid challenge swing model and regular model are the same as the standard challenge swing and regular funding models. But the maximum rapid challenge account size that you can get is $200,000. So starting from $5,000 all the way up to $200,000. Minimum trading days requirement here are 0. Challenge leverage is 1:30. Profit target for phase 1 is 8%. For phase 2 it is 5% and 0 for the funded account. Overall drawdown limit that you get is 8%. There is no option for extra drawdown during the checkout process. You cannot take any add-on in the rapid challenge. Daily loss limit is 5% in the rapid challenge, and the drawdown type is balance based. Now, if you start with the 80% profit split, you can go up to 90% profit split with the scaling plan, and the profit payout are going to be after every 14 days, and you are allowed to hold your trade over the weekend as well. The $5,000 rapid challenge account is going to cost you $79. $10,000 rapid challenge account will cost you $129. $25,000 rapid challenge account will cost $229. Their $50,000 rapid challenge account will cost you $299. Their $100,000 rapid challenge account is going to cost you $499. Their $200,000 rapid challenge account will cost you $899. Now they have the Royal Challenge, which is by far the best funding model that they are offering. The account starts from $50,000 all the way up to $400,000. In their Royal Challenge model, you get unlimited days again to pass both the phases, but the minimum trading days requirement are 5. You get 1:200 leverage for phase 1 for phase 2 and 1:100 for the funded account. The virtual profit target here are 8% for phase 1 and 5% for phase 2 with 10% overall drawdown and 5% daily drawdown. You are allowed to only use expert advisors by default in the Royal Challenge model. However, the drawdown type here is equity and balance based. You will start with the 80% profit split, but it can go up to 90% profit split, and first withdrawal is going to be after 30 days. So their $50,000 Royal Challenge account will cost you $289. Their $100,000 Royal Challenge account will cost you $489. Their $200,000 Royal Challenge account will cost you $939. $300,000 Royal Challenge account will cost you $1,399, and their $400,000 Royal Challenge account is going to cost you $1,869. Now looking at the last funding model offered by the Funded Trader program, you can get the account sizes starting from $25,000 all the way up to $200,000. You get unlimited days, zero minimum trading days requirement. However, the challenge leverage here is 1:30. But it is a single phase evaluation. You have to just make 10% overall, and once you hit that profit target without having to worry about any time limit restriction, you will be moved to funded account. You have 6% overall drawdown and 3% daily drawdown. You can use expert advisors, and just like my funded FX, on their one-step evaluation they also had relative drawdown, or also called trailing drawdown. The Funded Trader also have relative drawdown in the one-step evaluation. And the first withdrawal can be done after 7 days. Literally after 7 days. Their $25,000 night challenge account, which is one-step evaluation, is gonna cost you $189. Their $50,000 night challenge account is gonna cost you $289. Their $100,000 night challenge account is gonna cost you $489, and their $200,000 night challenge account is gonna cost you $939. Now let's move on and have a look at our second top prof firm for the year 2023 and see what are the benefits that you can get after joining our second most recommended prof firm. Now at number 2, as we said, we have My Flash Funding. You can read the review in detail from our website. Link is in description. Looking at their main page of the website, fastest funding in the industry and 6% profit target with no minimum days and instant account credentials. They are the first one in the industry to offer 6% profit target on both phase 1 and phase 2 of the evaluation. Yes, Skilled Funded Trader is also offering that, but My Flash Funding is the first one to start offering 6% on phase 1 and phase 2 of the 2-phase evaluation. Now they have 2-step evaluation funding model and 1-step evaluation funding model. Their 2-step funding model is very simple. You have to just make 6% profit in phase 1, 6% profit in phase 2, and then you get the funded account. The overall drawdown that you get is 8% on both phase 1 and phase 2 of the evaluation, and 4% daily drawdown in phase 1 and phase 2 of the evaluation, and also on the funded accounts. They have the accounts starting from $10,000 all the way up to $200,000. So you can choose the $10,000 account, $25,000 account, $50,000 account, $100,000 account, and also $200,000 account. Their $10,000 2-step evaluation account will cost you $97. $25,000 2-step evaluation account will cost you $187. Their $50,000 2-step evaluation account will cost you $297. $100,000 2-step evaluation account will cost you $497. Their $200,000 2-step evaluation account will cost you $977. Looking at their one-step evaluation model, you get unlimited days to pass the evaluation, no minimum trading days requirement. However, you have to make 10%, which is now the industry standard for one-step evaluation, without violating 4% daily drawdown rule, and also without losing 6% overall on your account. That's the trailing drawdown as well. $10,000 account of one-step evaluation will be for only $107. The $25,000 one-step evaluation account will be for $207. $50,000 one-step evaluation account will cost you $307. $100,000 one-step evaluation account will cost you $507, and their $200,000 one-step evaluation account will cost you $1,007. Their partnered broker is Think Markets, which is one of the leading broker in the industry. They are offering leverage up to 1:100. As we said, they have the lowest profit target in both the phases, 6% on phase 1 and 6% on phase 2. No restriction on your trading style, unlimited time, scaling plan up to $2 million. 7-day payout request. That means after your first payout, which is going to be after 30 days, you will be eligible to receive weekly payout, which is an industry leading payout schedule. And fastest funding with no minimum trading days. You can pass step 1 and step 2 as quickly as you would like and become a flash trader within 24 hours or less. Now, who is at the top position of our 5 most recommended firms? At the number 1 position, we have Forex Prof firm, and you can literally get 20% discount for Forex Prof firm from the description as well. We have done a detailed review on them on our website as well. You can read that. By looking at their website, you can get funded up to $10 million and keep 90% profit up to 100%. So you start basically with 90% profit and also 10% made during the evaluation. Hence, that's the reason we put them at number 1 position. They are offering you 4 different funding models: one-step evaluation model, two-step evaluation model with no daily drawdown limit, two-step evaluation model with no time limit, and also instant funding model. The account sizes start from 25,000 and goes up to 200,000. So you have $25,000 account size, $50,000 account size, $100,000 account size, and also $200,000 account size. In their one-step evaluation, the profit target is 10%, which is the industry standard, but they are the only one to offer you 6% absolute drawdown, unlike all other firms that are offering you 6% trailing drawdown. 4% daily drawdown on their one-step evaluation. Minimum trading days requirement are 0. No time limit at all. You can choose MT4 and MT5. No restriction on trading style. And you can also get 10% profit from the evaluation. You're allowed to use expert advisors, hold trade over the weekend. And profit split will start with 90% and it can go up to 100% with their scaling plan. Their one-step $25,000 account will cost you $209 before either the 20% discount that they have provided to us at Prof Inside, or you can even take their ongoing promotion. Right now they are offering you 35% off. Maybe at the time you are watching, it will be a different offer. It's before the big discount, $209 for a $25,000 account of one-step evaluation. The one-step evaluation account of $50,000 will cost only $319. One-step evaluation account of $100,000 will cost $549, and one-step evaluation account of $200,000 will cost $999. Now looking at their two-step evaluation model with no daily drawdown limit, you get overall 12% drawdown and no daily drawdown at all. Profit target for phase 1 is 8% and for phase 2 it is 5%. However, you have to make that 8% within 35 days and 5% on phase 2 within 60 days, and you have to minimum trade for 5 days as well. All other things are the same. 10% profit made during the evaluation, MT4 and MT5 platform, no restriction on trading, expert advisors and holding trade over the weekend are allowed. Profit split start with 90%. Looking at their two-step evaluation account with no daily drawdown model prices, their $25,000 account before a discount is going to cost you $189. $50,000 account will cost you $289. $100,000 two-step evaluation account with no daily drawdown limit will cost you $499, and their $200,000 account will cost you $979. They have no time limit model as well, where you have to make 10% profit on phase 1, 5% on phase 2. You get overall drawdown 10% and daily drawdown 5%, but the minimum trading days requirement here are 3. No time limit at all. Expert advisors, weekend holding positions are allowed. MT4 and MT5 for the platforms, no restriction on trading. Virtual profit again made during the evaluation are going to be 10%, and profit split it will start with the 90%. And their two-step evaluation account with no time limit, $25,000 account size will cost only $209 before the discount. $50,000 two-step pro challenge account will cost $319. $100,000 account will cost $549. And their $200,000 account will cost $999. An instant funding account, you get overall 5% drawdown, daily drawdown of 5%, minimum trading days requirement are 5, but you have to make 5% at least in order to request for a payout. Expert advisors are allowed, platforms are MT4 and MT5, and that's the only funding model where you have to start with the 80% profit split. And in their instant funding account, they also have $10,000 account. That's gonna cost you $500 before the discount. $25,000 account of instant funding will cost you $1,250 before the discount. $50,000 account of instant funding model will cost you $2,500. $100,000 account will cost you $5,000, and $200,000 account will cost you $10,000. Now these are the top 5 Prof firms that we recommend to all the traders who want to become funded and start making money with the Prof firms. Let us know in the comment section what do you think about these top 5 Prof firms, and if you have any question you can simply ask us in our Telegram community or even in the comment section. We will get back to you as soon as we can. So that's it from this video guys. Thank you so much for watching until the end. We will see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.